Hey guys, I'm Dr. Paul. Today we're going to talk about fats. Put really simply, not all fats are the same. It's important that you understand that some fats are healthier than others. We generally speaking want to get more omega-3 fats in our diet and less omega-6 fats. So things that would be great examples of omega-3 fats are going to be like fatty fish, like salmon, chia seeds, flax seeds. These are things that we could all stand to increase in our diet. We want a higher ratio of omega-3 to omega-6. Omega-6 would be bad fats. Things like seed oils, processed foods are chock full of seed oils, okay? So soybean, corn, sunflower oils, even like walnut oil and cashew oil can be a little bit full of omega-6. Well, yeah, yes, walnuts do have omega-3 as well, but a higher degree of omega-6 actually. Processed foods, things like chips, fast foods, baked goods, fried foods, fatty foods, freezer pizzas, all those things are going to have your omega-6 fatty acids in. They are not good for you. Poultry actually, so skin on grain-fed poultry actually have a higher degree of omega-6 than omega-3. So more bad fats in beef and chicken livestock actually that are grain-fed, non-free range. So if you're going to do beef, you're going to do chicken, you're going to want to do the white meat on chicken. You're going to want to do free-range grass-fed if you can swing it, and you want to get the skin off of that. So you can have a higher degree of omega-3s than omega-6s, much fewer bad fats in what I just described. Same with beef. Grass-fed is much better in terms of the amount of bad fats or omega-6 fats in them. Okay, so from a really practical standpoint, honestly, just avoiding junk foods, like just avoiding prepackaged foods, freezer pizzas, taquitos, whatever the previous version of you was into, and concentrating on preparing well-planned, healthy meals that are high in protein and low in simple carbohydrates, that hit your calorie goals. That's like a really simple plan, honestly. So if you're preparing your foods, if you're doing high protein, high lean animal protein, low carb, no pre-processed foods, you're pretty well going to be staying away from omega-6s the best anybody can. I do like fish oil. I do like olive oil. I do like supplementing that way. I also want to talk a little bit about just high fat snacks. So I think particularly when there's fads like the Atkins diet or really low carbohydrate, high protein diets, people tend to snack on things that like nuts particularly. People think that nuts are a healthy snack, and they certainly are low in carbohydrates, but they are so packed full of calories. So no matter what kind of diet you're on, you can always eat enough of that diet to where you're consuming more calories than you're burning, and that's not going to help you lose weight. So I've heard people call nuts fat pellets just because they're just so full of fats that they may not serve you in terms of a good snack. Everything in moderation, right? So if you want to do a little bit of nuts along with some Greek yogurt or something like that for a snack, that's great, but just be careful when you're having those low carb, high fat snacks because they are pretty calorie dense. I hope that's helpful in terms of fats. It is certainly not all encompassing. These are just meant to be an overview of various macros. In my next net macro video, I'm going to talk about alcohol as a fourth macro. Really, there's only 3 macros: fats, carbs, and proteins. But I would be a terrible doctor if I didn't talk to you about alcohol and what it does in terms of your weight management. Thanks.